Now this is exciting, right? These are the books going out.
Yeah.
So
And that's kind of been saddled to you, Amy, as a task to ship them.
we've been really teaming in, just kind of tag teaming doing this, and waking up early and printing out orders, and I mean, I actually work from home, so I would, my lunch or whatever, I'd pack up orders, and then he'd come home, and then when he drives to work, he would swing over to the post office and drop those off, and it's nice because we've actually developed a nice rapport with our mail lady that drops off. She's like, "What are all these books?" And she's like, "All these packages. You have so many of them, And it's exciting because I think about it. You just don't know when that book reaches somebody's hands. You don't know how that's going to touch their life or change their life or bring back memories, or you just don't know how it's going to impact their life.
Yeah.
And it's a story that anybody who's been a crew chief can relate to. They can put themselves in the shoes of Griz or any other character and be like, man, I remember that guy reminds me of such and such, or I remember being Eustace, or I remember those smells, or I remember seeing exactly what that is. And so, the books are just, to me, they're just like, books of hope and adventure and excitement, and you just don't know. And maybe bring back some sad memories too, but that's life, so it's really exciting, but to me it's more exciting for everybody who's going to receive one.
Sure.
I think of it as more of the gift.
How many have you sold so far?
I think it's
almost 100.
Yeah, almost 100. In 2 weeks.
Awesome.
So
Are you getting international? Like what? Someone from Germany wants the book?
I think Hawaii's been the
Hawaii's
furthest.
been the furthest.
Actually, I don't think I have it opened up worldwide. I have to.
Yeah.
I literally just made that website kind of like on my own, and I'm figuring it out as we go along because I'm a nurse. I'm not a website guru, but there's a lot of YouTube videos. Yeah, Shopify, but there's a lot of great YouTube videos out there, and so we're just figuring it out. And I think so far it's working. So I'm excited.
That's always so inspiring. Like of all the interviews you listen to or podcasts, and there's some uber successful company, and they're always going to say, "Well, we didn't know what we were doing. We just kind of started out, and one thing led to another, and here we are."
Right.
Yeah.
All these years later, and wow.
Yeah.
Right.
And here you are.
And that to me, that's part of the benefit within itself, right? I mean, it's like I said, the timing and everything that goes with it is because of the fact that even as the writer and what the content is, I'm comfortable with it. It's now let the baby go, let somebody else experience it, and just take it. Either it flies or it doesn't, and that's I want it to go as far as it'll go. I'd love to see it as a series or something, or go to the next level, because the point of the series of the books is to get to that. If man,
Have you had any? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, it was. I don't think a movie would do it justice. The whole, because like I said, when you're looking at the cameo and then you want to expound upon it and bring more into it, and that's kind of like the frustration I have with some of like the hero stories that end up in movies, and it's not discredit to them by any means for any heroic acts that anybody did, but it's when you look at I think American Sniper was one of the best ones, that they laid Chris Kyle out from the entire beginning to the end, and it's not just this one heroic moment that doesn't define the hero. You got to know the whole entire story behind it, and that's what I wanted to bring to the realm, was like, well, here's the whole entire story.
Yeah.
The split second of heroism is not everything that person was.
Yeah.